Everybody, guess what? This afternoon, we have the best story ever. I'm so excited. I was just saying, I've never talked to someone from the circus, so I'm feeling pretty excited. I'm here with Grace, who's here and really local. She's in Brentwood. I've got Valerie here with us, a producer of a new show that's coming out. She's actually joining us from New York. So also multi-city. I don't typically do that either, but this is fun because of this technology. We get to do this. How are you ladies doing this afternoon?
Amazing.
Great.
Yeah.
Busy, great.
Always.
So let's get started with this. Grace, you're local. You sort of ran away to the circus, so to speak.
I did, yeah. I live here in Brentwood, Tennessee. I actually went to high school, Centennial High in Franklin. I went to MTSU, discovered the world of circus, and just became obsessed with it and decided that's pretty much all I want to do with my life.
Yeah, and of course things have changed because of COVID. That's where Valerie comes in.
Yes.
Because you guys were just in town shooting a new special. Tell us about that.
We're so thrilled to be doing COVID America, the series, Donna. It's really a snapshot of history that we're all in the middle of. We're making history right now. And our goal is to get the stories of real Americans with no political spin, just to get their true, honest feelings. And Grace certainly falls in that category because we're looking at people from all walks of life and all occupations. And performers, of course, are particularly hard hit, as are many people in this country, because it's a live performance. And we were curious to know how Grace was doing. And so she was one of our people in Nashville that we interviewed.
Yeah, I love that. So how did you find Grace? I'm always curious about how, when you put a show together like this, how you find people to interview.
Well, in this case, because it's the people, we did a couple of things. We did a social media play. We put out a call to the particular areas that we were visiting, the 8 states we were going to. And then there are some other websites, reality casting sites. There's Help a Reporter Out, which is actually the site where Grace submitted to me. And it was a unique story. And we're like, it works for us. And there we are. Simple as that.
Yeah. So Grace, what was it like when they said, hey, we want to come talk to you and make you a part of this series?
Oh, so exciting. I mean, it's crazy because with everything that has happened, so much of my work and opportunities kind of went away. And then all of a sudden, new things kind of came out. So working with COVID America was like, oh, this is so exciting. I get to share my story with the world. A new opportunity, really exciting. So it was great working with them. It was a fun time.
Was it nerve-wracking filming? Like, I know you perform a lot, and that's very natural for you. But watch the videos. We got to tell people later how to go watch them. But follow you on Instagram. But was that nervous for you to be doing that?
So I'm pretty good on the camera too. I'd say I do a lot of videos and things like that. So maybe a little nervous because it will be like a big TV show. So I'm like really excited about that. And I want to make sure that my acts look amazing and everything I say look great. But I love the camera too, just as much as I love the stage.
So Valerie, what was it like shooting in Nashville? You said your crew was here for a few days. What was that like?
Yeah, well, I never left my office in New York. I have been really on the phone. I called Grace first as well as the other people in Nashville, and doing all the footwork in advance. So that's my job, is to get everything lined up, to get press, to get coverage, to get the proper stories. And every story is so unique, Donna. Every story of every American that we're speaking to is really a gem. And as I said, documenting history as we're living it. So being in Nashville, one of the greatest cities in America, for my crew was fantastic. And I just got stories being sent back to me, and I was feeling a little bit sad I couldn't be there. Oh. I really love Nashville and I couldn't be there, but work has to be done from here, and it all worked out for everybody.
Yeah. Grace, tell us what it's like for you since COVID has started. You mentioned that you weren't able to do what you've been doing. You've been at home with your family, but you have kind of found a way to keep performing a little bit.
I did. So right when the pandemic hit, I was like, oh my goodness, like what's going on? I can't even imagine going a weekend without performing. So I started putting on live shows in my parents' backyard, actually. So I would go over there and my parents would help me out. We set up like this whole little circus tent. We had fire, acrobatics, everything, just me in a camera. And that actually made national news. And that kind of kept me going. I got a lot more things online, like virtual gigs, and started posting more on like TikTok, social media, and just getting a lot of opportunities from there. So it was really strange. I kind of pivoted from doing live entertainment to online entertainment. So still doing what I love, just in a different way.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like that. Well, that's amazing. I can't wait to see it. Valerie, can you give us a hint as to when this might come out and when we might be able to see it?
Well, our goal right now is to finish shooting, and we're in New Orleans currently, and we're going on to Houston and to the Texas area. And then we start to make our way back to New York, maybe shoot something in New Jersey, get some more B-roll. And then the editing process is really where it comes to life. So hopefully in the next 2, 3, 4 months, we'll have all the series, and then we bring it to marketplace, and we're open to whatever streaming platform or network is going to take us. But I think this story absolutely needs to be told, and I think Americans want to hear it without political spin. This is just true stories of Americans.
Right. Tell me what other type of Americans that you're focusing on in this series. Is it all performers or what?
Oh, no. That would not give everybody the opportunity to be seen. So we're talking to retail owners, a woman who owned a boot store in Nashville. We're talking to paramedics, police officers, healthcare workers, people who work in factories. Really, just to get the stories of everybody, how this historic time, this historic moment in history has affected everybody on a soul level, on a heart level, and how they're staying resilient. Because this is going to be with us for a while, and we have to live. And as Grace pointed out, she's still making her living, and she's still doing what she loves to do. How do we move forward in this very challenging time? That's the question.
Right. And in a new way, right?
Exactly.
Just like we're able to do things like this. Typically, I might try to meet someone in person, but we can't always do that right now.
Right.
I love that. Well, I can't wait till it comes out. It's so great to catch up with you. So, Grace, tell everybody, are you still doing the backyard shows? Can they watch the live stream?
Not actually currently doing backyard shows. I'm actually back performing at Plaza Mariachi on the weekends, which is here in Nashville.
Right.
And then I'm also teaching classes at the Nashville Circus Center as well. So I'm kind of back to work a little bit, which is really great. But you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok and watch all sorts of crazy videos at Grace Good Circ.
Okay, you guys go check it out. I've been watching them. I get a little nervous. Can I be honest? As a mom, I get nervous because I see this head fire thing you're wearing. Oh.
Good. If it's making you nervous, that means I'm doing my job right.
Oh, okay. That's the point, to make me nervous to watch it. Well, tell me real quick before we go about teaching. I didn't even realize there's a place here where you can learn. Obviously, you have to learn how to do these types of things, right?
Yeah, you can. The Nashville Circus Center, it's also called Expression City. It's actually in Cool Springs, and we do youth classes, summer camps, adult classes. There's musical theater there as well. But we've got a really great circus program for everyone. Anyone of all ages can try it for fun, for a hobby.
All right. See, if you guys are looking for a new thing to try, here you go. Go check it out, and it's close by. Hey, thanks for joining me, Grace, Valerie. I can't wait to hear more about the project. We will see you guys
Donna.
again. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.